BBC. Apologise about the video quality. You know my channel is not very good. It's just got a bit dark outside, so when it's funny in terms of light and dark, the capture on this camera goes really crap. But then I don't make that many videos to suppose to warrant a new camera. I've got plenty of things I can spend my money on before then, so I'm afraid you'll just have to be used to not seeing me as pretty as I am, but then again, sometimes it's not a bad thing to deny you the finer things in life, is it? So, I said, I think my previous video I just finished off with, I was going to show one more video and go from there, but I was really excited because I know you can't tell from my voice, I'm really excited. But yeah, I was really excited because there was quite a few new albums that I've been waiting for that had come out. All seem to be at similar times, and quite lucky is around the world, music is a splendid thing, and in the UK we are blessed with a lot of new bands and current bands and things coming through all the time. And I've got 4 albums that I want to talk to you about, and 2 new artists. 2 are artists that have been around for a while, but have most probably done some of their best work with these latest albums. So we'll kick it off. I will go through the 2 more established artists or groups first, and then I'll cover the newcomers sort of later on. So as I said in I think my previous video, I've been on quite a kick, both of these 2 established artists, but the album I picked up was The Vaccines, English Graffiti, and very minimalist kind of cover. On the inside it's just things about the group, and obviously so you've got 3 different photos of the group. This is the deluxe edition of the album. What that'll tend to be is, if I just show you, you've got with each so each of the artists has a inner, and I know it did say that they were meant to, well, some of them were signed, but I didn't. I think I picked up the deluxe edition, but I don't think I was one of the first few. I think it was, I don't know if it was maybe, can't remember how many they said were signed, but we basically get is, so that's the thing comes on black vinyl for that one. Put these back in here. But it's kind of minimalistic, but they've put the work into it. It's a nice little set. Again, and then so the things on the back. And I think what you generally had is that the second one in the deluxe came on a red vinyl. It didn't come with the polylined inners. I've put them in since I've got it. It just come with a standard black inners. Look nice enough. I've started to try and put poly anti-static sleeves and all my things. It's a really nice weighty set. I suppose the only thing is it is numbered. So not 100% sure of the quantity, but 797 this particular one. But I mean, I've got I mean, I've showed What Did You Expect from the Vaccines, and Coming of Age was their second album, which is very good. It's got one of my favourite songs on it, which is Bad Mood. It just suited me to a T the first day. I listened to it, and it was quite appropriate. Everything it was saying was spot on with how I was feeling at that time, so I sort of associated myself with that song, and it was really good. And this is very good. I mean, Handsome, it is fantastic. I think the video is really good, and this is still a band that takes pride in their videos as well. So Handsome and Dream Lover are most probably the two most famous tracks off this album, and both of them have got very good videos. I do recommend you check them out on YouTube. Handsome is they're going around and they learn, I think they get beat up, and this weird looking monster saves them, because this other guy monster is in charge of these other guys that beat them up. They learn how to do karate and everything and all this kind of stuff, and they go back and with their badges on and the vaccines on the jackets and everything, and they have a fight and they defeat them. And Dream Lover is a like a spacey kind of thing where they've got ray guns and everything, and they're trying to be taken over and captured, and they do a lot of effort to the videos, and it is really good to see. But 2020 is another top track off here. English Graffiti, obviously the title, and Want You So Bad is very good, and Maybe I Could Hold You, I did like that as well. So that is a good album. And you can pick the deluxe edition up, pretty readily available. I don't know if it's still the #1 and with all the innards, but it's still a really nice pickup, really good album. It's most probably my favourite album of theirs so far. The first was very raw, very quick, very short tracks, and the second one was a little bit longer. It's really different to the first in some ways, without losing too much sight of what they started with. And again, they've changed it up again. It's a bit different, but still keeping in touch with what they've done. And I love the Vaccines at the moment. So as I say, some really good stuff coming out of the UK at the moment. So speaking of that, the next one I got is another deluxe, which is Drones by Muse. Absolutely love this. It is phenomenal. Most probably, Nights of Sidonia is my favourite Muse album. I would say this is up with that. Absolutely love this album. As it goes on, they've done quite well with this as well. This is a deluxe set. It is a triple. So you open it right up. In the middle, you've got the CD and the DVD. So it's really nice, complete set in there. And in terms of the thing with this, what it was is you've got two. With every album, you've got a number of these limited prints that they did. And there was 10 prints, and there were randomly different ones put in each one. So if you bought 5 of these, you could have different prints. So it was basically one of the ones I got was Mercy, 3 of 10, and they do a lot of embossing. Oh, I can't bloody see you flashed in front of me. Anyway, there you go, Muse. But these were like one of the limited features that come in, but it's nice inner sleeve as well. I mean, if you look at it, it's like the artwork, just just so good, so imaginative with how they do everything, and that's red vinyl. Um, I think with these, the only thing you could get, you can only get it on red vinyl on the deluxe. But you know, I was saying about the inner. Let's get to it, buddy. But yeah, the obviously the inner is follows on with the things of the artwork as well. And I think the album, a lot of it's about control and manipulation, and you know, people being controlled by people. And I think Drones obviously is a dictation of that. And the front cover just screams it. It's someone watching, controlling people, and they're controlling person. Someone's controlling them, and it's that whole kind of thing. And the second track on this, not so much a track, it's an audio snippet. It reminded me of Full Metal Jacket, and it's a drill sergeant basically berating someone and almost breaking them. And it's just, I think, even though it's not music, I think it's a fantastic part of the album. And they've got a couple of snippets on there. They've got a bit by, I think it's JFK as well later on. And so this is the other bit. So this one's Reapers. I love that artwork. And this is number 4 of 10. So I got 3 of 10 and 4 of 10. But that actual thing, it's like a bomb with an eye, and its teeth are falling out, which are turning into bombs. And I think it's just, you know, into the imagination is pretty damn good. And again, red vinyl with some real quality in the sleeves. And I mean, I think it's a fantastic set. I completely love it. I mean, as soon as I got it, I digged it out. I must admit, I dug out the CD first, and because it's more convenient for me to sort of grab the CD and have a listen to it. And I'll put it onto my portable device. I won't say iPod because it's not an iPod. But yeah, it's I think that's fantastic. You know, the album is killer. Anybody who's dabbled in Muse, you should really check it out. It is fantastic. One thing I missed off the English graffiti. So nice goldy coloured CD. Really pick it up. But yeah, that's been a lot of my experience with the English graffiti as well. Is really good. I'll show you, but I completely forgot about it. So yeah, Vaccines, Muse, absolutely fantastic albums. The next two I'll show you. I'll show you this one first, just because, and to get it out of the way. This is a two-piece, guys. I'm not 100% sure where they're from. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the London area, somewhere around there. But it's two-piece band, so I think eventually they're going to struggle with what else they can do. You know, Royal Blood, it's all samey because, you know, what can you do when you're just a two-piece? Deep Valley, White Stripes, things like that. A lot of two-piece bands going around. And I think it's got a short shelf life, but my God, is it good. It's like a new punk. It's Slaves, and I've only got the CD. I did order a vinyl and the 7-inch of their new single, which is Cheer Up London, which is a fantastic track. But there was a problem with my payment, and I think what happened is I changed my card, I lost my card or upgraded my card, and I forgot to update that side of the process. Well, these things, I pre-ordered it. I wish they'd just take the money, because then you know where you stand. And so, you know, I was ordering a lot of vinyl at the time, and some things were done and some things weren't. And it was really confusing to try and keep up with it. So one of the things I need to pick it up on vinyl. It is out now. So I picked up the CD. I picked it up for like £2.15 from HMV with a few other bits, and absolutely fantastic album. I just love the front cover, the two doggies. Are You Satisfied is the name. The Hunter, Cheer Up London, Are You Satisfied, and Feed the Manta Ray. I like some of the main tracks off here. I've got a few of their singles. I picked up a few of their 7-inches. I think I've got the Hunter and Feed the Manta Ray, and Cheer Up London was the third single, so to speak, that's been out, and I absolutely love it. So I will be picking them up as soon as I get some more money and can order them, because things are a bit tight at the minute. Another thing I did have on pre-order, this I did get on vinyl. Again, storming little set. It's most people might not be familiar with it, but this is a band called Wolf Alice, and kind of a decent fine. I'm not 100% sure, but I know things like Slaves. I get a lot of things from BBC introducing support a lot of new artists recently. So BBC Radio, and when they have their festivals and concerts, things like that, they have a BBC introducing tent and stuff like that. So nice little download code. But let's see, I'll show you the, it's quite a basic little set. I mean, it's not gold plain seas, but it is on gold vinyl, and there's like a mottle in there as well. What I was saying is excited about a lot of new artists coming through and a lot of new albums coming out. Slaves and Wolf Alice have been on my radar for a little bit. I can remember Slaves. It's they did a track a while ago called "Where's Your Car, Debbie," and I heard them from then, and it just completely slipped my mind. And they'd brought out so much stuff that was so limited that I would have got, and now you're paying the bloody earth for it. And I just can't afford it at the minute. So, but again, gold vinyl on it. Wolf Alice, I think this is their first album. Slaves, it's actually their second album, but their first one since they've sort of gained a bit more notoriety. So I did pick up the CD too of Wolf Alice, so I can just grab that and play it. So basically I had them both on pre-order. Trying to stick that in a place I didn't want to go, it's rude, isn't it? I did pick it up on pre-order, and I think what it was is the first 1,000 orders got like a signed, hand-signed sort of postcard of Wolf Alice. So but they are hand-signed, so they've gone through all of these. You can tell, I mean, that one, it's all signed at the top, and that one is the one at the bottom. But they have, in fact, whether that one was just the guys going to do something, they realised they were meant to be signing the front, who knows, but it's a nice thing to have. And the signatures do change on them slightly, so I just thought, as a complete, buy the CD, buy the thing, got these with them, so as I say, it's a nice little thing. And the coloured vinyl, I can't imagine, I suppose Wolf Alice will most probably do a reasonable amount of pressings, but I can't imagine it's going to be endless, because they are a new band, so hopefully they'll repress it, say, for the masses when they really come on, and maybe it's just a standard black vinyl or something like that, but I'll keep my eyes out. And it's I like getting in there when it's the start of a band and you can sort of follow on from there, and to go from that. I've not really had the opportunity to do that. I do sort of flit and change, and I think I really need to sort of stick to a few bands and maybe support them a bit more. What I was going to try and do is maybe thin out my collection, stuff that I bought randomly that I most probably don't want, and go back to supporting some artists that I'm definitely more interested in, and go from there. Really, I think once I run out of space, I'll most probably be doing that anyway, and I've still got a few cubes. As I say, space-wise, I'm a bit tight, but what I was most probably going to do, I have been threatening to do a new room tour video. Once I've had a tidy up and most probably sorted out this kind of stuff, I will most probably do that. Maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow, but as I say, it's something I've been threatening to do, and I have moved rooms, and I have got some new gear, and so yeah, I mean, everyone loves a room video, and I know I do. So maybe if I do one, might get a few people going and get a few more people doing it. Rob Clark, I'm still waiting on you, my friend. Your beard and your lovely face will not save you for much longer. We need a room tour. Sort it out. Forget visiting the UK and having to sucking up to pretty John Boy Magnus and everything and all that kind of thing. And I want a room tour video, man. Sort it out. Anyway, DC, nice to see you again. And who knows, video maybe later, maybe a few months. Cheers. See you. Take care.